What's up, folks? How's everybody doing? Smoochy, Juan, what's up? Hope everybody's good. Saturday night, well, Sunday morning. Not tonight. Tonight is only Gemma replay night. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. Oh, the dig in the shirt. But yeah, tonight's Gemma's replay. Got a good one tonight. Well, it's a short one, so it'll be nice. I'm not going to push it tonight. I've been go all day. So kind of got to finally chance to relax a little bit. Sorry, dude. This tonight. I don't do the invites on Saturday nights. Only because of the I do the replay. If we talk about the replay afterwards, or we just hang out for a little bit. I probably won't hang out too long tonight. I got to get up and finish some work. But yeah, usually Wednesdays. I mean, you don't have to be on right away. No big rush. Chill and Talk is on Wednesday night. This is Gemma's replay. I do a short video, one of her videos from back in the catalog. No, yeah, Chill and Talk is Wednesdays. Yes, you missed Oracles last night, Snoochie. Yep, this is Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Even though they boo-booed, but it'll be fixed. It's still sold #1 though, especially on Kindle. It was good. Yeah, I figured I'd probably push that later. I usually let everybody come in, see who shows up. I will start the video a little early because it's a short one. I like to be off by about 1:30, 2 o'clock the latest. But yeah, that's the scoop. Yeah, so if you can't be on this Wednesday, no big rush. I do it every Wednesday at 10 to midnight. Probably longer sometimes. I think next week I'm going to hang out because I've had to get off early like tonight. So I'll probably hang out a little long Wednesday night anyway. So I'm not going to rush off Wednesday night. I'm getting to a point where things are finally getting caught up and I'm able to just with the old man, you never know what your day is going to be like. But yeah, I should be here Wednesday. And if you can't make it this Wednesday, just the following Wednesday. I figure with it being as late as this is and everything, it's just nice to do a replay, hang out a little bit. Yeah, Ryan Hall's pretty popular. Yeah, he is. I know Ryan. Yeah, he's pretty popular. He started coming up just as I was getting out. Yeah, I did Storm Change Scene. Back in 78. Did it for a while, 78, 79. Did it again in 80, 88, and 80. Well, 88, 89, and 90. No, that was before that because it was right before I got married. A lot of those guys were kids then getting into it. So, yeah, Ryan's pretty good. There's another guy I like to watch. I would like to watch like 3 of them. I like to compare them. Plus, I have hookups to all the satellites too. Read Timer. Cough. There's a lot of good ones out there. It's all in presentation. They all tell you pretty much the same thing. It's just how they interpret it. Yeah, rest in peace, no doubt. Yeah, some of them get a little carried away. Make everything. Oh. In real life, you really can't predict the weather up until maybe 3 days tops, and even then, it's still a guess. So I would say 3 days, 7 days, you're kind of pushing it. It's fun. Just be careful. That's all I can tell you. Because believe it or not, you can get caught off guard. The Weather Channel. Yeah, I kind of on and off with the Weather Channel. Sometimes when you got a lot going on in your area, the Weather Channel is a good source. Because a lot of times your local stations they focus on certain areas. I got to admit, with as crazy things been, our local stations have been doing a really good job. So I really can't complain. That's so cool. Yeah, I've done a lot in my life, dude. A lot of things that he doesn't know about. I kind of was the kid they left alone, so I did things. 4 boys. One was constantly in trouble. The other two just kind of did their thing and went all about their lives. They never bothered me. I was always the kid that just worked all the time. I've seen some really bad ones. Oh, some really bad ones. Tornadoes are not pretty. Just like hurricanes, they come in and rip things up, tear things down. Some things you find 500 miles from where they originally were. For Christmas, I once got a whole Hot Wheels car of storm chaser teams. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know they made those. I'll have to see if I can find them somewhere in back catalogs. Huh, I didn't even know they made those. I had my Hot Wheels. I had my G.I. Joes too. Yeah, it's crazy. Smoochy, it is. What do you got, 4? Yeah, I'll probably start the video. It's 12:13, about 12:30. See if any more people come in. And all that are here, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. There's Ian. Hey, Ian. I've been waiting for you to come in. I was hoping you'd come in. She hasn't looked at it yet. I mean, she's got a copy of it. She got busy tonight, so I called from the birthday party I was at, and she hadn't had a chance. She wasn't even home. She goes at the time. But yes, I should know by tomorrow what she thinks. I just couldn't pick anything up off the little man. Little girl, man, she was bright. So bright. But that little man, I just couldn't pick anything up off of. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. But those eyes are amazing. Sometimes looks fool you. No, because it is a problem to me, and because I want to get you an answer, because I want to see if she feels anything. It's kind of wild to me that I didn't pick. Usually I pick something up. Good, bad, stupid. You know what I'm saying? But nothing. Nothing. I mean, it's pretty wild, though. I looked at the picture. I mean, she's all glowing around, and maybe that's why. Maybe she was so bright I couldn't see him. I mean, that little girl's going to be a whippersnapper. Ooh. She's going to beacon, so watch her closely. I love weather, natural phenomena. Yeah, I do too. I'm a sky guy, but I also like the ground. You got to keep your eyes on the sky because it's going to tell you things about what's going on this earth. But because it's all connected, but you got to keep your eyes on the ground too. He's the first one after me to have the. Yeah, I know. So it's interesting. Personally, now that I think about it, now that I said that to you, I mean, that little girl, she's bright. Maybe it's why I can't pick anything up. She's kind of because I mean, I can't pick anything up on. And I try. I sat there and looked at a picture for a good hour. Just kept it in front of me. Pick up now. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Behold, lightning, thunder, more lightning, and all that crap. You're damn straight. Pardon my mouth. And Ralph, he said he was going to pop in. How you doing, bud? But yeah, and she is super bright. Like I said, she could be a whippersnapper. Ooh, she could be a fun one. But she's going to be a beacon. Man, she is super bright. Really digging the shapes. Oh, yeah. Man, I get on the computer all day. And today wasn't too bad, but I've been outside. And then you come in here and get in the dark and then look at the screen. It was getting to me so. Yeah, I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I never do. I mean, these are prescription. It's just I don't like wearing glasses. I see pretty good without them. Just I have to still hold sometimes a book real close. Yeah. And 89 and 80, yep. I remember that. Being on TV. Trying to catch up. He looks around like where the heck am I? They do. Like I said, I'm just waiting to see what she says. Because I really think that now that I sat here and said that to you, I really think maybe that's why I can't pick up on him, because she's so bright. Mostly with Patricia. She's like Gemma, but you know, she has a lot more sense. No offense to Gemma, but she freaks me out just as much as Gemma does. But she's been at it a lot longer. She picks up on everybody. It's wild. She really is. I bet she is. And that's a good thing. And if she's strong-willed, don't try to break it, because she's going to need it. Smoochy just puked. Blech. Okay. Range time tomorrow with new. Ooh, nice. Puking canoes. America. The first song I sang to her was "You Are My Sunshine." Yeah, you said you sang that to her. That's cute. She is bright. Now I'm waiting to see what Patricia says about her too, because whew, and now I'm betting she's going to be a character when she gets older too. There's no stopping the women in the family. You know what? I grew up with all men except for my mom. I mean, even most of my cousins were guys. My dad's sister. She had one child, and it was a girl. Her name's Kim, and the rest I remember bits and pieces of. None of the girls I really knew was from church and school and work afterwards. I felt bad for my mom sometimes. Yeah, I bet you are. My brothers, we're interesting bunch. My two oldest brothers, they're both in their 60s, and Tim's a hippie. He's got that hippie blood because he's from that generation. And my brother Mike, he's interesting. He don't say much. He's that guy, once you get talking though, you can't shut him up once he gets used to you. But other than that, good luck getting him to say anything. Tim will talk all day. And then my little brother, he was everywhere. Bless his heart. Yeah, well, your dad, I heard my dad today at my grandson's birthday that there are times he had all boys, but he did wish he would have had a girl. He was so happy when he started having granddaughters. Smoochie, oof, I have stories. Fort Lewis McClard, Air Force Base. Yeah, there you go. Stories. Yeah. I bet there are. I hope you're well, Mike. Girls, no, they're not easier, believe me, dude. Especially when you have more. My two daughters. My son was great when it came. The only problem we had was when he first started to walk, he didn't want to walk. He wanted to run everywhere. And he would fall on his head and hit his head. He had a big old egg on his head. Staying in a store one day, and some lady threatened me that she was going to call children's services. I'm like, honey, that's him running. He didn't walk. He ran. But my two daughters, man, when they fought, it wasn't just like two boys fighting to get it over with. It went for months, sometimes decades. I'm going to tell you, I actually felt bad for my son. Chops on the grill. We went and, like I said, we went to my grandson's birthday party, and we had hamburgers and brats. It was my ex's her husband loves to cook on the grill. I was really hoping he'd make his ribs and some brisket because he does a really good job. But no, hamburgers and hot dogs. But it was a fun time. Pop enjoys himself. Ooh, only the ladies I don't know I would beat. My sister's hardcore. That's funny. Sometimes it's better is simple. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have any. I was really shocked. Usually they have pretty big birthday parties, but Austin's kind of a shy kid. And he just had one friend over. It was me and my pop, the ex and her mom, or it was at the ex's house. Of course, Sammy and the kids. And that was pretty much it. A couple kids from the neighborhood came down later. I figured, Tina usually has the whole mob there. But it was nice. It was nice because Dad likes to talk to Eddie, her husband. Tina's new husband, my ex. He's a mechanic too, so they sit and talk mechanic stuff, and it's kind of nice. They both seem to enjoy each other's customer. And everybody freaks out because we get along, me and my ex get along so well. It's like, I mean, it was pretty much a mutual thing. We didn't really have a problem. What problem she had, she woke up in the courtroom with. They recently made up that what? Oh, that's it. I raised my daughter to be a independent woman. Oh, my dad had us boys working as soon as we could push a lawnmower. Go out and cut grass. You want extra money? Go cut grass. Babysit. Man, at one time in the neighborhood, I was cutting like 5 yards. I babysat probably half the neighborhood, and that was before I was even 12. You look ready for the range? Yeah, I go shooting. I go shooting. I've handled my share of guns. Quite a share. A lot more than people realize. I'm not a great shot. I've got tremors, but I've learned to compromise with that. I know how to work with it. Yeah, I'm about ready. I'll go to the range with you. No problem. You got the glasses on, ready to go. They are safety glasses too, so. Yeah, like I said, I got these because sometimes at night I have issues seeing, so they help there. And I tend to flop them around. I'm letting them with my hands, so. The way he just showed, he would hold a gun and train goes to, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done my share. I had a buddy that had a 45 that I'd love to play with. Oof. Yeah, the dog. Son must be home. He had a funeral to go to. I think somebody at work had passed. So they went to a funeral. showing all that. Yep, Giles is home. That's why the dog's barking. He's happy. The other master's home. Hey, Jarvis, how you doing? Hold on 1 second. I'm mute real quick. Sorry about that. Good old, the family. Oh my God, Ghost has lost his voice. No, I muted. Giles came in. He can talk. Yeah, I heard about that. So when did they officially cancel it, Chris? He's not copywritten. Is he farting? No. No, I was actually talking to like I said, talking to my son. A little tipsy. It's nice somebody brought him home. But yeah. Well, they went to a funeral for friends. He was telling me one of the dads I hadn't seen for years wanted to see me, so it's nice. But yeah, when they canceled it last month, I was just getting caught up too. Yeah, they canceled it, Smoochie. I heard they did, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not until you said in the comments. Oh, Gemma will bum. I think she knows. I don't even know if she knows. I don't know if she's looked at the comments yet. Did she heart your comment? I don't know if she did. Cindy, how you doing there, little lady? My meme lady. I hope you're well, dear. Wow, that's wild. Oh, did she heart the? And then she knows. Okay. I'm surprised she hasn't said anything. She knew I liked that show too. But she got a lot going on. She wasn't feeling good at all today. Poor thing. Felt bad for her. Now I'll push her book after the video. Kind of give you guys a little bit of a break of the promo stuff. But we got to sell those books. Get those reviews. So if you have a book and you haven't done a review, please do a review of any of the books. They could all help, but Gone could use it a lot. It was pretty funny because when I went and gave it a review, I was the first one, but now I went back and people are starting to leave reviews, so that's good. Cindy, I hope you're doing well, Miss Lee. Cindy Lee. I got mine. I'm so happy. Yours will be a collector's item. They boob up that first chapter. I listened to it on Kindle and didn't even think about it, and then went into the next chapter. I'm like, it wasn't right about that. Maybe it was just me. So I never said anything to it. I felt kind of bad. But yeah, they'll fix it. You got an unfixed copy. Now you get a fixed copy. You can sell the unfixed copy as like one of those funky coins that's got a screwed up 2 heads on one side or something. No, I finally listened to the rest of the Kindle. Now I just want the book so I can read it. I don't give anything away, but I enjoyed it. I always enjoy her stuff. The only one I was okay with was the sleep paralysis, because I felt bad because she could have named that book a little better. But they suggested, I don't know. Because I think it could have done a lot better. She could have got a lot longer too. That's a really touchy subject. You can go on forever with that subject. Waiting to see Squad Sunset, the Bigfoot comedy. Came out last week. Oh, I didn't know that. They're going to make fun of everything now. I'll just say it's been a bad week. Oh, hon. Well, yell at me anytime you want. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook. You can messenger me anytime, sweetie. Yeah, when I don't see you around for a while, I figure you got stuff going on. You got a big family. You got a lot going on. I know. Believe me, I know. I've been there. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm in a good spirits. It's been a good day. It was nice to hang out with. I mean, like I said, going over there just hanging out. It's nice. I'm reconnecting with all the grandkids again. It's nice. Not the way I really. With Sammy's kids, I had kind of a relationship with because they were kind of going through a hard spell. But everybody's good. It's nice to see everybody. I'm glad everybody's coming in. I'm going to start the video here. What time is it? I will go ahead and start it. That way you guys can talk while you watch the video. I'm going to kind of sit back and relax a little bit. Have a coffee now. And let's get this baby started. It's a short one anyways. And here we go. Let me pull it up. It's ready to go. Now remember, she's going to, her lovely rambling. Hopefully it doesn't give me any trouble. Let's do this. Let me make sure you can tell me you can hear it. Let me know you guys can hear this, okay? If there's any problems, let me know. Screen share. And share. Make sure that's big enough. There we go. I'm going to put myself at the bottom so you guys don't have to look at my ugly mug. There we go. And I think we're good to go. The grandkids always do make it worthwhile. Yeah, they do. I kind of miss my ones out in Kansas. I need to. Poor Rebecca's going through a lot, and me and Ant-Man got along really good. I made him big time Godzilla fans. Okay, here we go with the video. She looks good in this one.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, just welcome. My name is Gemma Jade, but today we are going to be discussing 3 strange and mysterious disappearances. And this one is a doozy. So let's just jump right in. There are so many cases of people going missing in the woods, forests, and national parks of our world, it's almost hard to keep up. When looking through these missing persons cases, there are some that stick out as extremely bizarre and very strange. Thousands of people go missing every single day throughout the world, and unfortunately, some of them will remain unsolved forever. The mystery in these cases, though, is that there is a certain set of parameters that each case seems to have in common, which goes beyond any belief that this could be a mere coincidence. Here are just 3 of the most bizarre disappearances that I could find, and of course, and as always, there will be more to follow. Our first case is the rather strange vanishing of an 84-year-old theology professor by the name of Dr. Maurice Demetz, or Demetz. In 1981, he was mostly known for his fire and brimstone religious rhetoric and his many writings of how he believed that the literal Antichrist was going to appear in our lifetime, but he was soon to become even more well known for his odd disappearance. When he wasn't busy telling anyone and everyone who would or even wouldn't listen that the devil was coming, Dr. Demetz liked to engage in his pastime of collecting rocks. Of course he did. He was in Pike National Forest in Douglas County, Colorado, along with his friend David McSherry to go hunting for topaz on the day of his curious disappearance. Maurice was 84 years old at the time, guys, and he had a range of health problems that caused him to rely on McSherry to get him around, his bad knees making him unable to get very far at all on his own. In other words, he wasn't some physically fit young man who could just run off at the first sound of trouble or at the drop of a dime. The men spent the day digging around for rocks. They had sort of a system where McSherry would drop Demetz off at a spot and then go off on his own to a different spot, but like nearby. So he didn't go very far. after which he would pick the doctor up and they would move on to a new location where he would do the same thing. On this day, everything was going smoothly and they had spent hours digging at different spots. McSherry would never wander too far and would always come back and check on his friend about every 15 minutes or so. So basically, the doctor was never left alone for very long. David McSherry was at one point about 100 yards away from the doctor and had just checked on him 10 minutes earlier, but for whatever reason decided to go back and check on the old man one more time. Dr. Maurice Demetz was nowhere in sight. He called out his name. McSherry called out for Demetz, but he got no answer. David thought that this was very strange due to the fact that Demetz's knees were so bad that he would never even be able to hobble his way far enough out of earshot in just 10 minutes, let alone walk fast enough to be out of eyesight, out of vision, right? McSherry decided to search for a few more minutes, figuring that his friend had to be somewhere and that maybe he was injured and needed help, and that's why he couldn't call out. After a few minutes, though, fear and concern really started to set in when he realized that not only was Maurice missing, but all of his tools were as well. He thought maybe the doctor had wandered back to the car, though that seemed even more unlikely than the doctor getting far enough he was no longer in earshot in such a short period of time. He went back to the car just in case, and as expected, he found the car empty. So he looked for a little bit, and then he was like, oh my gosh, like maybe he's injured, and that's why he can't call out, because David McSherry is convinced that Demetz could not have gotten far at all. The man could barely hobble, let alone walk. So how far could he get in 10 minutes? Dr. Demetz was nowhere in sight or seemingly in earshot by the car either. David called the authorities and a full investigation was launched, including a thorough search into the area by the vehicle and also the surrounding areas where the men were digging for the rocks. There was a 5-day intensive and extensive search, yet nothing at all was uncovered. No trace of the doctor, no trace of his tools. There was also no blood or sign that he had been attacked by an animal or the victim of any kind of foul play. He was just there 1 minute and poof, gone the next. No one has seen him or found any clues or any trace of him ever, like since, nothing whatsoever. This case still remains unsolved 40 years later with no hide or hair, nor idea what could have happened to Dr. Maurice Demetz. It's worth mentioning here, though, that the place in which the two men were digging that day and from where Maurice went missing is a place known as quote-unquote Devil's Head, which has long had a place in native folklore as a haunted place inhabited by evil spirits, and which also, strangely enough, had other strange disappearances that had happened in the vicinity as well, and those are going to be in another video. Moving right along to our second case, another case that took place way back in 1981 and is still unsolved 40 years later is the case of Stacey Arras. On July 25th, 1981, Stacey Arras was a 14-year-old girl who went on a horse riding trip with her father, George, and 7 others in the Sunrise Meadows area of Yosemite National Park in California. What was likely a picturesque and enjoyable ride over the stunning wilderness of Yosemite became a nightmare for the Arras family. After riding a few hours, they stopped at some cabins at Sunrise High Sierra Camp, around 3 miles southeast of Tenaya Lake and 1.5 miles from Sunrise Lakes. The group decided to freshen up after the ride, having planned to stay the night. Sunrise Camp is 9,400 feet above sea level and the last one of the 50-mile High Sierra Camp loop. 9 cabins provide beds for 34 guests, and it is set against a lovely alpine meadow facing Mount Florence and Mount Clark. After arriving at the Sunrise High Sierra Camp, Stacey cleaned up and decided to go for a walk. The young girl asked her father and another member of the party to join her, but she was denied their company. She made it very clear that her walk was only going to be a short distance. She was just going to a lake that was very much nearby. It was within earshot, and she just wanted to take some photographs and stretch her legs. She would be in plain view and in earshot the entire time and wouldn't be traveling any further than earshot. Can I say earshot again? The lake was nearby within earshot of the site, I guess so, and the area was not known for any instances of animal predation either. Thus, her father likely thought little of his daughter's actions. However, once she embarked on her short walk, Stacey Arras was never seen again. After a comprehensive and thorough search lasting 9 days with over 100 people, sniffer dogs, and helicopters, nothing more than the lens cap of her camera was ever found. Our third and final short case of the night. Stephen Kubacki was a 23-year-old student at Hope College in Holland, Michigan, a private Christian university near the eastern shore of Lake Michigan, when he disappeared on February 20th, 1978, whilst on a solo cross-country skiing trip near the town of Saugatuck, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. The day after his trip to Lake Michigan, snowmobilers in Saugatuck spotted cross-country skis abandoned with a backpack and contacted the authorities to report what they figured was a missing person. They quickly found the contents of the pack belonged to Stephen, and a search and rescue mission was immediately started. The one-way path, 200 yards of footprints, ended abruptly, leading investigators to conclude, in the absence of any other clues, that Kubacki drowned somewhere under a thick layer of unbroken ice. This area close to Lake Michigan and where they said he allegedly drowned was somewhere he had visited and skied many, many times before. He knew the area well. Stephen Kubacki was 23 at the time, either a German or a history major set to graduate that spring. The year before he vanished, he co-wrote an op-ed for the campus newspaper about the inadequate collection of books in the university library, arguing that the school should install an electronic security system to safeguard against theft. Bob Namar, a 1978 Hope graduate who didn't know Kubacki but had heard about him after the disappearance, said Kubacki was described as brilliant and a little more free-spirited than the average student at the conservative school, which explained why he lived off campus. Quote, "Big Dungeons and Dragons guy," end quote, Namar said of Kubacki. Stephen was also known to be an enthusiastic outdoorsman who had previously climbed mountains while studying abroad in Europe. He'd been cross-country skiing in the same area bordering Lake Michigan before, as I said, and not just once. He was experienced in this area. The trip that weekend wasn't particularly unusual, but the rest of the story definitely is. On May 5th, 1979, well over a year after he went missing, Kubacki, quote-unquote, woke up in a grassy knoll in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, 700 miles due east from where he had vanished. You can draw a near-perfect straight line between them on a map. It was a Saturday night when he woke. Kubacki had no memory of what had happened to him the previous 14 and a half months and said he didn't immediately realize how much time had passed until he bought a newspaper and saw the date. He found his way to an aunt's house in Great Barrington, about 20 miles from Pittsfield. From there, he was reunited with the rest of his family in South Deerfield. After he reemerged, Kubacki told reporters that he had found himself wearing clothes he didn't recognize as his own and had a backpack filled with maps and hitchhiking signs, suggesting he had traveled pretty widely: Sacramento, San Francisco, Reno, Chicago, and even Utah. He also had $40 in cash, new glasses, sneakers, and a t-shirt from a marathon in Wisconsin. Quote, "I feel like I've done a lot of running," end of quote, he said in an interview the week before he reappeared. Quote, "I feel like I've done a lot of running," end quote. That's what Stephen said in an interview the week he reappeared. His memory right up until his disappearance remained intact. He said the last thing he remembered was feeling cold and scared of being lost in the frozen darkness. Kubacki told a reporter that he believed his blackout was caused by exhaustion and exposure. And he said he would see a medical doctor for a physical, but he would not be seeing a psychiatrist. Kubacki insisted that he was in healthy frame of mind when he set off for the ski trip, and still was. Quote, "My father was going to sign over the house to me. I had 3 courses at school and no trouble. I left a romance in Germany. There was no trouble with girls. I had a job lined up with the Holland Sentinel newspaper," end quote. Kubacki didn't take that job, but he had been awarded a bachelor's degree in absentia from Hope College the year before, when he was feared but never declared dead. Apparently, even the detectives who investigated his disappearance had doubts about the drowning theory, like the original theory that they had put forth. They sent his dental records to Chicago to see if Kubacki might be among the serial killer John Wayne Gacy's unidentified victims. Today, Kubacki remains alive and well in the Pacific Northwest, working as a psychologist. That's all I have for you today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked spending this time with me, if you enjoyed the content, and if you want more. Also, let me know in the comments. Guys, Moon Bear Oracle is up and running. I was a little late with the videos, but I hit a little hiccup in my personal life, as a lot of you know. Thank you so much for all of your support there. But the rest of the videos are going to be up probably the same week this video goes out. Not sure, though, but they are going to be there. Please go over to Moon Bear Oracle on YouTube and subscribe. If you would like a personal intuitive oracle reading from me, please email me at moonbearoracle@gmail.com. That's moonbearoracle, all one word, @gmail.com.
There we go. I hope everybody's well. Thank you. It's a short one tonight. I kept it short. I feel short tonight. So, but it's a good one. Yeah, I love the missing stuff. I always did. I catch as much as I can. There's so many stories out there. So, hello, Bat Mom. Love and prayers to you, too. She's not doing anything with Moon Bear. Not right at the moment. She still might. I don't know. You know, with her, it's hard to tell. But you know, she's got the channel on hold. That way, if she ever needed a backup channel, she's got one. I pretty much counted as that for her. The way I've always seen it, as a backup channel. She wanted to do stuff on it. She's just keeping up with this channel, and I've been putting a lot on Rumble. And once everything gets calmed down again, I'll get her to do a live stream on Rumble. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, subscribe on Rumble. In fact, here, I'll do this real quick. I'll put it in here so anybody watching that wants to go to check her out on Rumble. A lot of these videos, everything, I pretty much just put all the good stuff over there. I'm not saying that she's got bad stuff, but she has card stuff and stuff like that. And I may put some of that on there. I have been putting live streams on there too. So if you missed the live stream and you don't want to watch it on YouTube, go over and Rumble and watch it. But let me dump the link here, because she gets her money over there. I mean, she's monetized, so she should get her money over there. The more you guys watch those videos, she makes money off of those. So that's good. I'm actually enjoying Rumble. I do watch both YouTube and Rumble quite a bit, because Rumble, you get over there and watch people that are not being as censored. Let me get this in the link here. I'm afraid once the elections start, Rumble's going to be the main thing, because they're going to censor the crap out of people on here. I got to be careful what I say. Okay, here's her Rumble. Okay, go visit her there, because if you watch her videos over there, I didn't even spell it right. I rushed it. Because if you watch those videos over there too, she'll get all that ad revenue and stuff. She gets all of it. They don't take half of it like YouTube does. So that's why I kind of been pushing it. Because if you watch them over there and she starts getting a lot of views, I noticed her live views I put over there are doing really good. So when she does a live over there, I think she might have a good turnout, because she's getting a lot of views on them. I even put some Oracle ones on there from the last few Oracles. They're actually getting views, so I'm impressed. So she may do good over there and just kind of equal it off, because you don't want to give up YouTube either. You start here, you kind of stay faithful to it. But over there, you don't have to bend your back so much. And I had I don't know if folks who were with us the one Wednesday night when I had Ryan on, and I played the trailer for The Fourth Kind. YouTube went after her for it. Now I fixed it. That's why when you go back and watch it now, it's cut out. The trailer's cut out. YouTube had me cut the trailer out. They were real good about it, and they gave it back the monetization back. And she didn't get a strike or anything. But they were picky. I put the uncensored one on Rumble. They're letting it play. Yeah. And it's just a trailer, and the trailer was like 12 years old. And they YouTube still copyrighted it. But I mean, it was easy to fix. It wasn't like a major thing. It wasn't like, she was going to get the X and all that. But the thing was, I left the trailer in the one on Rumble, and they told me it was totally fine. So if you want to watch the uncut version, go to Rumble. We don't let just anybody moderate. I don't know you, so, and actually I don't have that power. That's Gemma's job. So you have to kind of ask when she comes in and hang around for a while, make it worth it. Usually when people I don't know come in and ask right off rip, that's kind of iffy. No offense. I don't mean no offense. And she's real picky, but you hang out with us and come into her oracles and get to know her, she'd probably give you a wrench. Love whose videos? Hers or mine? Gemma's? Mine's just Gabby. I don't count my videos. She's the attraction. But yeah, Rumble is so much better when it comes to that stuff. Yours. Okay. I don't know why. I just do the live streams. I appreciate it though. Kind of iffy, but kind of okay. You put a smile on my face, but I'm also makes me concerned. But yeah, Rumble's, I couldn't believe they let it go. But she has done really good over there. So if I can sit her down, and because she got to be with me when we do everything up for the live stream, I'd like to see her try you go. I'm laughing too, Cindy Lee. Welcome to Secret Mode. You're now sus. You're now officially sus. We mean no illness to you, little whoever you are. It's just, we know our we have had our share of trolls, so, but I appreciate it. That person watches the same shows on as my 10-year-old. Oh, stop. Let me see. I can find out. I have my ways. Let me find out what the deal is. Okay. Nah, it's all right. You might be too young. But you never know. Blah. No, secret, truly welcome, but we'll be watching. Yeah, actually, you are welcome to be here. Just behave. That's all we ask. Be a decent age. No, I'm not messing around. Being mean, just thinking the person is a kid. Yeah, I've got a pretty good question too, but I can't judge. I'll do a check here in a minute. I have a pretty good idea that they're young, but they also are maybe something else too. So let me do another scan here. Okay. As long as they behave themselves, I think we'll be okay. But if they get, I'm willing to be fair as long as you be polite. We've had too many trolls lately, so it's like we got to be careful. Yeah, you are truly welcome. That'll make the night interesting. My kid is staying the night away. I had to double check it wasn't her. I double checked to see if it wasn't her. That's funny. Well, you know what? You can just watch her channel. This is Gemma Jade's channel. Okay, I'm just like a filler. I stream on a couple nights a week and then do oracles with her on Friday nights. And then she does paranormal videos on Monday at 11 and 12 in the afternoon. Now, she does those pre-recorded. And then we do a Tuesday talk on Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You get to know us a little better. Let us feel you out. I mean, everybody's welcome. There's a lot of love here. But don't ruin it. That's what all I'm saying. We've had a couple of people come in here and try to really steal. We don't mess around. The wrenches carry their wrenches hard. Now, let's not drill on that. I just started rewatching Star Blazers. Oh, man. I wasn't a big Star Blazer fan, but Voltron, I go back and watch those quite a bit. They're all over YouTube. Oh, thank you very much. No, I do appreciate that. And Jemmy is a really nice lady, too. Like I said, what you need to do is come in here on a Friday night. And if you're old enough, because it's key, because we had a 12-year-old come in here. I think he was about 10 or 11, actually. And he was a really good kid. He was really nice. Jim is not a guy. Now, she knows that. Nut slap. How you doing, Nut slap? You working? Yeah, Voltron. I loved my Voltron. Yeah, I came home, watched Speed Racer, Voltron, and Dark Shadows. No, not Voltron's from Transformers. Voltron's was before Trans. And totally different. More like, what would you say, Power Rangers. It's not just being bored on a Saturday night. Went out last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to a birthday party today. Grandson's. Got the old man out of the house. That was my excitement for the day. But it was fun. And Jemmy's not feeling good. Bless her heart. She was rough today, but she was having a rough one. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be like 84 here. Yeah. I used to be a form of a guy who was going that. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 84. We're supposed to break a record tomorrow. It was toasty here. Even with the clouds came in, we thought we got like 5 seconds of rain. Happy birthday, Edna. No, it's not Edna's birthday. The 80s here all next week. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Chris. You'll probably be a little warmer than us, though. Because I know you guys are supposed to be a lot warmer than us. But then again, you're south of me. She's still sick. Yeah. Yeah, she had no voice today. She sent me a couple voice texts. She's had it pretty rough. She said she woke up with her throat feeling like it was on fire. Where am I from? A cave. Really nice cave. Like California. No, I'm not from California. I'm more inner. I am from this country, though. Just don't know where I'm at. Yeah, 85 Sunday and 88. Yeah, 80. Yeah, I think they were saying 84, 85 here. Now, see, it's I'm feeling it because everybody's getting slammed out west of us, big time, and it's all going north of us. Now, everybody was getting slammed just west of us today, and we got like 5 seconds of rain. It was about 5 minutes, just a light rain. We weren't supposed to get that, but it's been cloudy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm careful. Well, I'm from Ohio. I don't care where I'm an Ohioan. I'm a Buckeye. That's all I can say. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't mind saying what state I'm from. Ghost stays in his caves. Yeah. Gemma keeps me chained. You can't see my chain, but it's behind me. I shouldn't say that. She actually had people think that it was true. No, you keep him in a basement. That's pretty good. We're in a dead zone known as Ohio. Yeah, Nat Slap, she was all happy because little man was real good for her today, so she got to rest. But yeah, she sounded rough. I felt bad for her. I think she went to bed early. She was probably tired. She did her 2 videos. So, her 2 videos are up. Oh, let me do this real quick. I should do that anyways. Okay, the 11 o'clock video. Let me pull that up. Yeah. I should have done that anyways while I was sitting here gabbing. Okay, wait. Dun, dun, dun. That's not what I wanted. Give me the. Okay, there. Okay. This. Poop. I should have done it the other way. Wait, no, I can do it that way. Then. This is her, I believe. Yeah, that's her noon video right here. If you guys can see that. Can you guys see that okay? Let me make sure. Yeah, that's her noon video. Now you can't see it. Let me go full screen. That's pretty bogue. That's not going to let me. Son of a poopy. Wait a second. Oop. Hate when it does that. There we go. Full screen. No chat. Please, no chat. There we go. Let me try this again. I wanted to get the whole thing on. It's kind of hard. Manipulation. Stop. I got too many things on my screen. I'm trying to watch certain things and make sure that certain things don't get carried away. And second here. I think that's full screen now. There we go. Now what? Get rid of the chat. There we go. Go here. This is our noon video when I get this done right. Major issues here. There we go. That's her main. That's her video for Monday. Her noon video. Astronauts and serial killers. I love it. Tomorrow I expect to be 84 here in Austin, but about the same today. I worked on a truck honestly all day. Yeah, it was it was decent today. We got, we sat outside for the birthday party, man. There was a moment it got pretty toasty. Then the clouds moved in, which kind of nice gave us a little bit of a break. But yeah, that's her one for noon. And then I'll find the one for 11 o'clock. Right, yeah. There we go. And this is our video for 11 o'clock. Why does it not let me share? Oh, there we go. And there we go. And that's her one for 11. I like that picture. That's a good picture of her. Manson was born and grew up in Cincinnati. Yep. And rode the elevator with Bill Armstrong back in the day. Oh, that's awesome. My day's been great considering I got out of the hospital. Oh, Cindy. Yeah, my daughter right now is in the hospital with Ashley in Kansas. But she's doing okay. She has some issues. They're hoping that she'll get to come home tomorrow. I started to go out, but everybody told me she should be fine. So I couldn't wait for a cigarette first. Yeah. You know how many times I've walked out of a hospital, got in the car, and the first thing I did was lit up. But I don't do bad when I'm in there. I don't like crave them. And they keep me with snacks because they know I'm always hyper. I never can sit still. So who, me or oh Cindy? Okay. Secret admirer, you're being very polite. Thank you. I almost went to UC, but ended up at Ohio State. I went to Columbus State for a year. And then the people I was working for, going to school for, said I didn't need that education. I'm glad I quit that because I got better schooling at the place I worked at. So they just figured, hey, I was going to school all day and then working night shift, which was rough. And it was keeping me from my family. And they said, like, hey, man, quit the school, get your money back, and we'll train you everything you need to know. That's when I became a screen printer. I loved that job. I missed that job more than the restaurant business. And I actually liked the restaurant business. But it was fun in my day. Your daughter's in the hospital? Yeah, she's got stomach issues like my dad, like half the other people in this family. I'm one of the few people that don't. The only thing I have is acid reflux, esophagus. But those guys, I have like half the family has really bad stomach issues. But she's okay. She goes through these spells, and she has a hard time keeping food down. But she's good. I talked to everybody today. Yes, I hope she's feeling better. I hope, Cindy, you're feeling better too. Why were you at the hospital? Well, you can tell. You can message me if you want to, sweetie. High blood pressure for 4 days. Yeah, that's not good, Cindy. That's not good. That's like when Dad went down because of his sugar. But they actually took him off the insulin, and he's done pretty good. He's having a little trouble adjusting, but they took him off the insulin. There's been a big difference. He's still sleeping, but it's good because he's 90. He turns 91. Anybody that makes it over 90, I ain't going to give any grief to. I give him a hard time. UC didn't have the glasses I wanted. The classes. I thought you said glasses. That's why I was laughing. After I read it, I realized I screwed. Does your daughter come on live streams? No. Ashley, one of my older daughter, Ashley, when she can, she tries to pop in and GEMMA'S streams. I send her positive healing. Oh, thanks. I'm sending some to Cindy too. Shouldn't let yourself get like that, Cindy. But I know you got a lot going on. It wouldn't surprise me, sweetie. I have my days too. No, she doesn't come in the stream. She just comes in chat. Usually gets a card read from Gemma. For me, it was between Purdue, wrestler. Yeah, you want a good advice, Cindy? That's good. No, short to get you going. No. She's got this remedy down. Yeah. That's who you should be talking to, Cindy. I'll tell you what, you two guys, bless your hearts. All you need is a cup of Cindy. There you go. Listen to the lady. This is a woman that came back from her old deal. Okay. Secret admirer. Here's the schedule. On Mondays at 11 a.m. and at noon, Gemma does videos like you just watched, if you watched it. And like this one here will be on 11 o'clock Monday. And then she has another one that comes on at noon. And the one at noon will play 24 hours for everybody. Then it will go members only. But this will stay regular. And they're great. They're usually really good. And then we have Tuesday Talk. Well, me and her stream together, and Ryan will be there Tuesday too. That's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday p.m. ET time. That's Ohio time, Eastern time. And then on Wednesday nights, I do 10 to midnight. Sometimes I have guests, sometimes I don't. I'm trying to get myself situated enough that I may have special guests. And then on every other Thursday, Pixie does a stream, Paranormal Pixie at 8 o'clock. Then me and Gemma, where Gemma does live oracles. All I do on there is keep the list. Try not to bug her too much and interrupt her too much. And that's it. And that starts at Friday nights at 7:15. Then on Saturday nights or Sunday mornings at midnight, I do Gemma's replays. Everything, just if you subscribe to her, just keep an eye on your feed. But yeah, me and her are live together on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays a little more casual. Fridays she does oracles. She runs the show. I'm just a dragon tied in the corner keeping a list of everybody's name. Drink Gatorade. Actually, that one stuff, that liquid IV stuff is really good. That kind of helped my dad too. You're welcome. I'll try to get on as many. Just take your time. We're welcome to have you. If you're sub, make yourself known. Well, she does most of the videos. All I do is the live streams, huh? She's the one who does all the videos. Go back and watch her library. They're really good. She's good. She's got books out too, hon. If you read this thing down the scroller, if you are a female, right? Did I get the impression you are? I live on Mountain Dew. Coconut water and Mountain Dew. Oh, Nutslap said coconut. That's the Mountain Dew. I drink Crush. I don't drink a whole lot of pop. I drink a lot of water. I filter and magnetize my water. And then I use distilled water and then magnetize it. Behold, isn't it copywritten? And I drink a lot of coffee. Nut water. Yeah, nut water. That thing about drinking 8 glasses of water. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't really want to drink that much water. Yeah, she's the boss of this channel. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a side person. And all the credit goes to Gemma. I just try to help her, maintain views. And she's polite enough to let me do these 2 streams. Actually, this stream was my idea, just to do something. I says I had a hard time showing other people's videos and stuff, and then kept getting in trouble. I figured, well, they can't yell at me for doing her videos. Yeah, you like the books? I finished Gone. It's pretty funny what they did the first chapter. I read that first chapter and listened to that. I didn't read it. I want to get the book. I like to have the hard copies. I haven't gotten it yet. But the Kindle, I listened to the first chapter. I didn't think nothing about it until I started listening to the second chapter. I was like, something's not right here. And I didn't really think anything about it. And then when she told me what happened, I felt bad. Like I should have said something. Let's deal with it. Oh, recycle. Yeah, I kind of finagle my water to keep it kind of as pure as possible. I had a friend die from what? Yeah, I've heard stories like that, Chris. Do you know where I can find her books? Oh, everything. If you go in the description box, everything's on Amazon. Okay. You can go to Amazon. Just go Gemma Jade Books, and there's also links. If you click down underneath on the description box underneath, there should be all her books down there. And it'll tell you where to go. And some of them actually have links to them. You're welcome. Yeah, I filtered mine in. I run it through the magnet. I have a thing. Finally went and got a new one because it disappeared after the fire, during the fire. You put it on, and it's got to be going to magnetize the water. I'll tell you what, it charges it. It's good stuff. I asked her to give me a. Did you? Cool. Yeah, she sends me a. She sends me a signed copy too. Amazon has Gemma books too. Yeah, that's where they're published. I like to see Campfires do a little better too. Those were actually not bad either. I don't know why the second one did as good as the first one. Now that was kind of weird to me. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You want remedies? Go to that's the key right there. Come on, pump that out. I'll tell you what. Having a terrible time today with Amazon. What'd you say, Mike? I missed something. Oh, she barked at you the other day. She says if I ask you, it means I don't remember. uh, yeah, it's that's the big thing is trying to relax, Cindy, because when you got a lot going on, it's hard. I know, believe me. There are days here, worry about him and everybody else. It's like I can't get to everybody where I need to be. Someone gave her some crap. Oh yeah, about the. Are you talking about Gemma and the video in the short? Because she said the wrong. She said a word and they didn't like that. But they didn't really say anything mean. They just kind of like thought they were calling her out or something. It was hilarious. I was gonna say something. I said, nah. Member berries. I'll tell you what. I was gonna say something to the person. I said, nah, I'll let Gemma. She's good at handling this. It's not that bad. Now, if that would have been worse, I probably would have said something. I would have definitely tagged him. But she took care of it. Yeah, she lip synced to it. I mean, it was a song. And it wasn't like it wasn't something that other people hadn't done because I'd seen other people do the same song. So they were just trying to be all uppity up. Yeah, see, Cindy, I also do Tai Chi. That helps, huh? If you can find a breathing exercise to help you calm yourself, believe it, I'm in motion 24 hours a day. Huh? Sometimes just breathing exercises is enough to at least give me a tremor down. Yeah, that's the thing. Um, it's hilarious because I've seen other people do worse than that. But she's got her haters. I hate to say it, and it sucks, but she's getting real good about dealing with them. Ooh, hey, AK Willie. Hey, I'll put oh, you got ribs on? Dad was asking for ribs today, but we got hamburgers and hot dogs and brats instead. I hear people cussing like, "Oh yeah," and it's funny because they are very, very biased. I hate to say it, but it's not good. There's a lot of people get away with a lot, and you know why they get away with it? Because they bring in money. She doesn't bring in a whole lot of money, which sucks. That's why I'm trying to get her more over to Rumble because see, every video gets a view, she gets money for it. And now she's actually, ever since I started posting the live stuff on Rumble, like I said, her views have started going up. So I'm pretty sure by the time she actually does a live stream on Rumble, she'll probably do pretty good. Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to get my butt. Oh, okay. On his feet, afraid that, yeah, oh, hon. I'm about to put him down. It's always hard. I slow roast mine in the oven, then finish it off and on the grill. I have 2 racks cooked. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Well, like I said, Eddie, Tina, my ex's husband, he makes good ribs, man. I was really impressed. And not yet. I am going to watch it. It's on my list. I just finished up another show last night, sketching on my Ninja Kinji. But yeah, I'm going to watch Fallout. I want to check it out. Giles said he liked it, so we'll see. When she does Rumble live streams, I'm saying all the naughty words. Man, they get away with a lot on Rumble. Now, I heard they are starting to crack down a little bit, but just with the really bad stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've been impressed. I've been following Rumble when it first came out. I don't know how many other people here have been doing the same. I also watch Odyssey. Now, I haven't checked out LinkedIn yet. They keep telling her to do LinkedIn too. I'm going to have to check it out. But like I said, once I posted her live streams, the replays of her live streams on there, she did real good. I mean, they're starting to pick up. Maybe she'll start making some money now. I've been trying to keep, now that I've gotten all the good stuff that I could put on there, I tried to put everything on there that had really good views. And it's pretty full. I mean, I filled it up. There's only a few videos in her catalog that I didn't post because they were so old, like some of the card videos and stuff. But when I started posting updated live streams and stuff, they started doing pretty good. I was really shocked. Like was it 2 weeks ago? Live stream, Oracle stream I posted. The next morning, she already had like almost 50 views. I was like shocked. But see, they do their views different, so I got to get used to that too. LinkedIn is for professional networking and job seekers. Oh, see, I never checked it out, but I see it all the time. People talk about it all the time. That was just one I don't do social media. Facebook's about as far as I go anymore. Real smoke. They really, my ribs are awesome. What do you use? Real smoke. You guys are being right. Dallas's Gold Tooth is a Fallout. He played William. Oh, okay. In Reservoir Dogs, yeah. Trying to catch up here. Make sure. I feel like sometimes you guys get to going, and there you go. Now I have a pause. I don't have a smoker. I'm sorry for your loss. That's funny. I'm sorry for your loss. I have a smoker. I love ours. But I'm not as good as some people are. I mean, like I said, Tina's, my ex's new husband, Eddie, he's got it pegged. He has no problem with that thing. I guess he did a turkey for Thanksgiving last year. And they were like, it was awesome. Oh, you got downloaded to the Fire tablet? There you go. I did my chops on the real Applewood offset. There you go. Now we're going to talk about food. That's what I need. Actually, I'm not really that hungry. I ate pretty good at the party. They had a huge ice cream cake. They gave my dad this huge piece. But he was loving every bit of it. What's that to, Chris? Is that to, let me see. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen that. Getting into food. Yeah. I swear, some nights we touch every subject you can think of. And Secret Myra, if you're still here, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, get to know the channel a little bit. We'll be keeping our eyes on you. Just for a little bit. We always sneaky with the new people. No, just kidding. You know, I've heard people making some really good ribs in a crock pot. I guess Gemma makes a meatloaf in a crock pot. I've never heard of it, but I got to try it. It's got to be good. I'm going to have to ask her for the recipe on how she makes it in the crock pot, a slow cooker. I make a what they call mud stew, chicken mud stew, which is take a couple turkey breasts or chicken breasts, whatever you want to use, put it in the crock pot, put 4 slabs of butter on top of it, let that cook, throw a couple peppers on top of that, let that cook a little longer, then maybe add some chicken or whatever you're going to put in there, gravy in there, then throw some good old dumplings on top of it, and let it get good and thick. Oh, give you a heart attack, but it's good. I make boneless slow cooker ribs. Hey, oh right. Oh, you're not one of those guys. No meat on them. As long as it's good, I'm going to eat it. It doesn't matter if it's got a bone or not. That sounded horrible. Early this week, I fell asleep watching the tablet laying down. Yeah, you got to watch that. Did you see the video where that guy fell asleep with his phone charging underneath his pillow, and he got up and it literally burned through his bed? Like chewing the bone. Edna, behave. Don't make me look in. Don't make me make you look in my eyes. Behave. Just don't take Edna to any men shows, okay? Especially if they try to sit on her lap. She'll show what a slow cooker is. That turned out horrible. I should have gave up a long time ago. So would everybody have plans? She's laughing though. She knew where I was trying to go. Chewing the bone means 2 things here. Yeah. Glasses on the end of the nose. It's when I usually wear glasses, and I should, but it gets hard sometimes. I can't stand them because I shake and stuff. I tried contacts but anyways, I used to do this with the kids when I was mad at them, and they hated it. Yo, nasty. Oh, come on, Edna. We know you're back there giggling. My ears ringing. You're back there talking to somebody about me. And yes, my ear is still ringing. Yeah, I'm supposed to have another appointment, but they're supposed to call me Tuesday. Man, the other day, after we got out of stream last Friday night, man, it was ringing so loud, I couldn't even concentrate. It's like a constant hum now. The other ear just feels like it's clogged. It's weird. Don't even say that to me, Ghost. Men can't live with us, can't squash the spider without us. And pull back the nub and it fix it. I was trying not to say it. But I keep watching. Yeah, I used to do the kids, it drove them nuts. Oh, I'd get this real serious look on my face. I had a goatee at one time, and it was really wild because I think it was around, Giles was like 5 or 6, and he hated it. He said it made me look evil. Dude, Dad, shave that off, grow your beard back. You look evil. I think I make your ears ring. I don't know, is yours still ringing? If my right ear is ringing, your left ear's got to be ringing. That's fine. Hey. See, that's why I won't let Edna look into my eyes. I'm afraid I'm going to pull back a nub. So she thinks she can get in here. Evil backwards is live. Yeah, that's true. Uh-oh. Man, what am I doing live is evil? Holy crap. Did you get Gulati on TV years ago there in Columbus? Not him. We got Superhost. We got the Cleveland stations. Superhost. And then we had Flippo, the clown. And then Prince the Night Owl did late nights movies at 11 and then Chiller Theater at midnight on Fridays. I will one day. Maybe. I'm not going to say that. I give you chances all the time. You're just not quick enough. Yeah, we got Soups, and then like I said, I called him Superhost. Live Evil. Yeah, there you go. We had Soups that we got from Cleveland. Like I said, we had Flippo, the clown. And we had Fritz the Night Owl. And that was pretty much it. And Bob Braun in Morning, whatever his name was. And Lucy's Toy Shop. Nothing like a late night monster movie. Oh yeah, I miss those. We get on the antenna because we use antennas in the bedrooms here. I can pick up Me TV. I think it's on regular cable too, but I like to watch Sven Gulli because sometimes he shows some good ones. He comes on at 8 now. He used to come on at 10. I like the late night ones. So I miss Chiller Theater. That was such a great time in my life. I thought I watched a video the other day where you showed Aunt Edna your eyes. Yeah, I try to I give her quick flashes. She's just not fast enough. One of these days she's gonna reach through the screen and grab my head and hold it there. I'm gonna look and you're not gonna like it. And she's always trying to get up in my head, get a feel for me. She says, he teases. He's a tease. Yeah, I am. I try. I don't know why I'd be a tease, but okay. But I do tease you. That's funny. Yeah. On Freebie, yeah, I also is there really? No, I do watch what's the other one? Shoot. Can't think of the other one. Tonight Seven Guru had an oldie and a goodie. Oh, the Karen Black trilogy, where she plays in all three of them. Isn't that who that is? Karen Black. Yeah, I love those. That's a classic. The one with the little devil doll is my favorite one. Yeah, he does show some good ones. Always did like Sven Gulli. That's another one that's been around forever, where people have picked up the mantle and kept the show going, more or less. That's like Elvira. Karen Black was awesome. She was the thing back in the day, man. And it's nice because she's in the first Insidious too. She plays mom. Not the mom, but she plays the mom of her son's the one that's married, got the kid that's astro projecting. But yeah, I've always been a Karen Black fan for a long time. Yeah, they removed the chain. She could scare. Yeah, she could. She had those three are good ones too. I mean, it is a classic. It's such a classic. It's probably one of the few of the trilogy, kind of movies where they give you 3 or 4 stories that really is good. There's a number of them out there that are not the greatest. I do like Trick or Treat. That new Trick or Treat. That one's a good one. I really like how they intertwine the stories all into one big story. Yeah, I'd say that's my new Halloween favorite. I still think Eric from Paranormal Highway. Yeah, he does look like Sven Gulli. You put the makeup on him? Oh, yeah. Poor guy. When you say that to him, I think it bums him. I don't know if he thinks to laugh or. And he's a good guy. She did have a very expressive face. That's like the other one. What's her name? She did a lot of Italian horror movie, gothic movies. What was her name? I just saw something about her today. She played in Black Sunday with Boris Karloff. No, Black Sunday about the witch that gets burned and she comes back. I can't think of her name. Is that Karen Black? That's not Karen Black. No, that's not Karen Black. Is it Karen Black? No, it's not. Chris, help me out. Where you at? Yeah, she did a lot of Italian stuff. And she always was really good in those movies, too. There, he knows you're teasing. I figured he does. Oh, the rubber necklace. I almost ordered one just for the fun of it. Yeah, I got a buddy that's got a couple of those rubber chickens that actually came from the studio. I don't know how he got them. There's one of them signed, so he must have had one signed, of course. But yeah, he had 2 of them. That was a few years back. But it shows you how long a lot of these guys can last when they have a good, following of people. I'm thinking about. What are you thinking about? Yeah, they're nice. Their shirts are really nice too. I think I'm going to get one of his shirts. I keep saying that and I never have. But I do want one of his shirts as a kind of a keepsake. Because there's not too many of the late night and chiller theater type guys out there, people out there anymore. I mean, Elle Veller doesn't really do it anymore. She just basically does, shows now. On Road King with rubber and chicken necklace, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of pricey though. He's probably out of all of them, he's probably one of the more priciest when it comes to his merch shop. Or at the Orange, or at the Range. There you go. That's funny. What time we got? I'm gonna take this to about 2 and call it a night. So, anybody got anything going on for Sunday? Any big plans for Sunday? And are you gonna go out inside Sunday afternoon so it'll be so nice and communicate with the animals and the critters? Probably do you good. You can go pick on them instead of coming in here and picking on me. Yeah. Cindy too. You guys we all need to go outside for a while. Got some friends coming for supper. There you go. That's good. Maybe bowling. Oh, that sounds like fun. I haven't been bowling for a while. It's been a couple of years. I mean, I hadn't been that long ago. I think I went about 2 years ago. Ryan, what's up, bud? It's kind of late for you, isn't it? No, actually, it is. Uh-oh, I'm super late. Just pretend I was here the whole time. You're good, Ryan. That bowling actually sounds like fun. Maybe I can get a couple people to go bowling. We still got some good lanes around here. Are you in a league? Nuts up. Do you ever bowl in a league? We used to many moons ago. Welcome in, Ryan. What you been doing this old time? Kind of sneaking in like Eris does. Oh, by the way, I've been here the whole time. The dang chipmunk keeps eating my sprouts. That's why he's loving on you, Edna. You're growing him food, so he's going to kind of be nice to you. And leave it alone. Hey, at least he's paying for it. Yep, it's a payment. I'm going to eat some of your greens. And I'll leave you this walnut. Because you need to eat healthier. I used to bowl in league in Vegas. Oh, really? You don't have friends there. Oh, I bet that'd be a fun place to go bowling in Vegas. You gamble while you bowl. Yeah, we bowled leagues many moons ago. My ex, man, she was a killer bowler. Her whole family were killer bowlers, man. They were in all those leagues. I mean, they would like be in 3 leagues at the same time. Not really, just gathering up the notes for the Jack Fiddler show. I'm going to make Gemma go. Oh, for Tuesday? Or for, oh, you do, wait. Oh, okay. That's what you do. Yeah, she likes it when somebody comes in there throwing up the info, man. Make Tuesday good. You had me take a break there for a minute. I had a brain fart. Yeah, cool. I haven't had a chance to do anything. I'm always trying to do 20 other things. Gun and golf. Gun and golf. There you go. I used to golf. So I got bored with it and joined Little League Baseball instead. Played baseball. Well, League Baseball for a while. And then I was going to join a softball team, but it was like, eh. Yeah, it is a slow night. I mean, like I said, we had some issues trying to fix the ceiling at well, it really wasn't his fault, but my son broke a hole in the ceiling of the kitchen. And I got up there to start fixing things, and it didn't turn out as pretty as I thought because there was a lot more up there than I thought. So I'm going to have to clean before I can actually fix everything. Finished up the show with DAA Roberts earlier. Oh, were you on there? Post the link. Is it in Facebook, Ryan? I'll go and watch it probably tomorrow while I'm fiddling around. Oh, I know it is. I had a brain fart. You guys are going to love it. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, that should be good. I just let you and Gemma go. I just basically just moderate you guys. Keep an eye on chat. Yeah, Mike's got some nice guns too. Nice boom booms. Oh man, yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Nut slap. You know, we just had, I didn't realize here in Ohio I can carry without a license. I don't have to have a concealed weapon license here. I can carry anytime, which is nice. I didn't know that. It's like cool. Because I'll tell you what, when I'm out with my dad, it's not too bad. Ohio, it's not that bad, but it's spread. So. Yeah, you got to watch. And Gemma would appreciate it. She's not, I don't think Gemma's a gun person. Well, she may be. Nah, I think she is. I'm not sure. That's one subject I've never really discussed with. Well, we just hadn't discussed yet, I should say. It's over on Facebook. You can find the link on my page. Cool. Good breeze. I will go look later. Thank you, sir. Too many guns, not enough common sense. That's the problem right now. And well, the problem is that you can't really get rid of them. I mean, other countries have, but look what happens. Everybody starts throwing acid and carrying knives. So if it ain't one thing, it's going to be another. Yeah, a lot of these guys, I'm sure most of the guys in here know how to handle a piece. Yeah, I was raised around them. He used to collect. And my Uncle Jim got a lot of that collection. Then he passed, and then somebody else got. I wish he never gave them away. I guess my brother Tim's got a couple musket that are fun to shoot. Man, I'm telling you what, you're talking about a kickback. But they are fun to shoot, man. Yeah, so that's the thing. And a lot of people are not very responsible. That's the problem now. And then you just have your regular whack. I ain't going to go there. Keep it nice. Make it rough for everybody else. Let's put it that way. I was into it when it was affordable. Yeah, he a lot of his stuff was handed down and stuff. And like I said, I think Tim's got a musket of his, and then he went out and bought a musket. I'm telling you, shooting a musket, man, it takes a little bit to get used to, but man, they're loud and they're fun. Like shooting a big BB. Yeah, I figured you were, Edna. Have keep them locked up and keep them separate, especially when you got kids around. Though they tell you now you probably should always have one and ammo close. In this crazy world right now. It takes balls to shoot a musket. Hey, he had a pistol. But he sold it. I don't know where he got the pistol from, but he had a musket pistol too. That thing was fun too. But I'll tell you what, if you don't hold it right, man, your hands, you're going to. But yeah, that was fun. But he sold it. I think he got a chunk of money for it too. It was a dueling pistol, which were pretty hard to find. I wonder. He said there was a set, but he said all the guy had was the one. So the guy must have sold one and kept one, and then sold it to him. I like that. It takes balls to do this. Yeah, Edna, I will make sure as soon as I hear from her, you'll know because you'll get an email. Just so you know now, hon. In case I forget to say anything before we leave. So yeah, if she contacts me tomorrow and tells me whatever she sees, I'll probably write an email right then and there. That way I get it off to you. Because you keep saying, I keep telling you I'm going to email you, and then it's usually, like I said, it's because I'm picky and I want to make sure I have everything I need when I talk to you. Sure, buddy. See what I mean? You be nice, Edna. I'm going to give you the internet plague. Do you want the internet plague? You better be nice. Be patient with me. So, Ryan, you're going to give us a good show, huh? Tuesday. That's good. You and Jim are going out. I'm sure she's doing her research, too. You call it the office. I'm protected now, Ghost. Yeah, I bet you are. Did you get an antivirus? And they got antivirus software to keep from getting the internet plague. My jokes were off tonight. You have to forgive me. Did you go get a shot? Yeah, I hope she feels better when she gets up more. I mean, when she first, I saw her Facebook post right after she texted me. But yeah, she said she woke up and her throat felt like it was on fire. She was real rough talking. Felt bad. And I mean, and little man was good for her today, so that made it even easier on her, which was good. But she sounded rough when her last message to me. She was poor thing. I just wanted to go and give her a hug and tell her to go to bed. Oh yeah, you know how I am when it comes to anything when to go. Oh, I know. And I think she's doing the video. You saw that she's doing the video on Monday, right? So you're gonna come in Tuesday and slam on the video, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, I'll send you guys. I'm hoping she sometimes will listen to little bits of this on Sundays. So yeah, you guys got little comments to leave her, please do, because I know she comes in sometimes during the stream when she gets up and stuff. And sometimes she ghosts, but she also goes back and watches bits and pieces and scrolls through it. So yeah, you want to say goodnight to her and stuff, just say goodnight to her. I'm sure she'll see it. She's the boss. Yeah, she was. I did. And there's nothing worse. And as a person who has a lot of voice and talking issues, there's nothing worse when you got that. Your voice is just off. And she would. I knew. I had a funny feeling Friday when she was doing oracles that she wasn't feeling the best. But when I saw her get up, when she got up this morning and heard her first text, I was like, oh man, you're a lot worse than you said you were. But she hung in there. She got 2 videos edited and hung out with little man, even got a chance to rest. So that was good. Tomorrow's, I think, is her work day. So, and it's one of those good days where she really gets to work. So, she catch up on some writing and some videos. She'll probably do a bunch of shorts. I know she's trying to catch up. I don't know who she has left to do readings for. I know she's doing one for Ryan. I don't know who was left. Sometimes she tells me, sometimes she doesn't. Tell her to eat a ghost pepper and chicken soup now. And I'll tell you what she said. I could hear her talking when I played games with Little Man earlier today. I can hear her talking in the background. Oh, I felt it was like, oh, there's a cup of tea. Go lay down and rest. She's such a nice kid. Yeah, I think I'm going to get ready to call it. I'm getting tired. Actually, I've had a great night. I can stay on for a while longer, actually. I'm afraid I'm keeping people up. I've heard people moving around. I don't want to keep that up. I didn't watch last night's live yet. Missed getting my card. Oh, did you? Well, honey, I'll tell you what. If I'm pacing around tonight, sometimes I go back and watch it. If I rewatch it and I find did we pull a time card? You were there, weren't you? Didn't you? You got a reading, right? And I'll go back and find out what the timestamp is. I know you were there. I even keep the list. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You were toward the end, weren't you? You can. Yeah, I'll go back and look and see if I can find the timestamp. It's Saturday night. Actually, it's Sunday morning, if you want to be logical. Now I'll be lost the next 2 weeks. Oh. Yeah, I think I am. I wasn't there. I was at the hospital last night. Oh, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, Cindy. Well, if you come in Friday, I'll sing it up first. Usually I'm getting to a point now there are certain people, but I can't blame her. She'll only do up to 5 timestamps, which I get. You don't want to push it. And usually, but she does those at the end of the night, and it wears her out. So I'm hot. Be well. Have a good one, Latra. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. But yeah, we'll get you taken care of. That's right. I thought I saw your name on there. I'll go back and look. I couldn't read in the dark. Actually, it's pretty dark in here. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging with me. I really do appreciate it. All you folks are awesome. And I'll hopefully see a lot of you guys Monday if you're not working for the 11 and 12 o'clock videos, uploads. And then Tuesday with Ryan, that will be a good show. Sounds like he's ready to rock because Ryan will be talking about the cases she's doing, I believe, the 12 o'clock video for. Let me make sure. I got to make sure. Yeah, that's the 12 o'clock video. Upload. I don't like calling it video. I call them uploads. Get out of my way. Got to make sure now. Yes. The noon one is the Wendigo's the Jack Fedler story. That will be a good one. And then we're going to talk about, I guess Ryan's going to talk about it Tuesday. So awesome. That will be good. Now I got to go do research tomorrow. I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Other than posting updates. Yes. Hey, Nutstop, thanks for coming in. Sydney, sweetie, take care of yourself. You can yell at me anytime, hon. Edna, behave yourself. Latra, have a good night. Mike, please have a good night. Anybody else I miss? Actually, you guys have been the most active. All you people ghosting tonight, Latra, have a good night. And all you folks, Ryan, I'll see you Tuesday if I don't see you on Facebook beforehand. And like I said, all you folks ghosting, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's always a blast. You guys always make my day. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Please have a wonderful Sunday. And I'll see you guys Monday, hopefully in chat. Good night. Have a wonderful